Good day and welcome, fellow vinyl aficionados. Look, I've got my Power Trip 23 t-shirt on. Don't know why I had to point that out. It's my costume change from the video that I did before because I filmed them both on the same day, and it's my costume change, which means I took my bunny hug off. Anyway, this is episode number 53 of Racers Vinyl Fast 5. Big intro. What are you going to do? Today's edition was suggested, bin number, album number. Bin number 5. No, not bin number 5. It's right here. Because bin number 5 we know is the Beatles, and it's not going to be the Beatles. This was bin number 3, album number 6. And yes, I go by Discogs, and I know that there's people out there that hate when it's the first initial of the artist's name, but for those playing along, you know, bin 3, 6 would be the A's, and it's going to be Amanda Marshall, self-titled. Anyway, suggested by Todd the Mod, who has not been around for a little while. Had some health issues, I think, Todd, is the deal, correct? But he's back. Glad to have you back, my friend, both watching and as well getting it out there. So I will put a link to Todd the Mod's channel in where links to channels go. Make sure you check him out if you haven't already as I fling around my sticky note. You guys are tired of my silly little bullshit, right? You're not, or you wouldn't be watching. I appreciate it. I like to have some fun. I think this needs to be fun. I have fun doing them. I hope you have fun watching them. Anyway, again, the suggestion was bin 3, album number 6, and that ended up being Amanda Marshall. And there is Amanda on the front. It is just a self-titled album. There's Amanda on the front, and there is Amanda on the back. She was, this album came out, when did this album come out? This album came out in 1995 and was pretty big. A Canadian artist, pretty big. And then Amanda kind of went away for a long time. But she is back out there getting her done, as I like to say. She's been out doing the tours of the, you know, the kind of the summer festivals, things like that. She did a Canadian tour. If you get a chance to see Amanda Marshall, highly recommend. Great voice, good songs, good stuff. So there you go. The first one in the Vinyl Fast 5 is Amanda Marshall. And self-titled, yeah. And I'm going to show you the back later, so I got to pull the vinyl back out, set it down, you know, do all that. There's a lot of production to this deal. George Strait, not a lot of country comes up on my channel, but I do have a fair bit in my collection. In fact, there's a box set that I'm going to show you about in the next little while. I'm going to do a video about it. It happens to be country. You see me bring up and mention Steve Earle a lot. And Steve Earle, I think, transcends a lot of genres to just being good. But, you know, there's country. I've got some Dwight Yoakam. I've got Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, The Good Brothers. I got a lot of country. I just don't show a heck of a lot. But anyway, there's George Strait, and it's the greatest hits package. There's the front. There's the back. Look at George. He's got the hat going and everything. Lovely smile on the back. Back when I was a DJ, I was a country station. We played a lot of George Strait. Up next, hey, look, some more country. It's Marty Robbins Gold. I have Marty's album somewhere around here where it's got his race car on the front. He's a racer too, or he was a racer. He's not anymore. But yeah, Marty was a fairly successful race car driver. And then, of course, a singing star as well. But this happens to be a little K-Tel action, Marty Robbins Gold. There you go. That is album number 3. I showed you the back, right? There's the back. Not a hell of a lot to the K-Tels on the back. Springsteen and Nebraska. One of my favorite from Bruce. A little different, but really, really good. My favorite's still Darkness on the Edge of Town, but this is up there. There's the front. There's the back. And last but not least, we'll call them CCR. Some call them Creedence Clearwater Revival. And this is Green River. And there's John and the rest of the boys. This guy and these guys do not get along. This guy's pretty damn talented. Saw him live Hey, did I mention, hey, I saw those guys live Tuesday nights, probably every couple of Tuesdays on my channel. I get together with a couple of guests. We talk about some live concerts that we've been to. It's a good time. Join in, would you? Or watch it later, but feel free to join in when it's on. And if you want to be on, let me know. Drop me a note. Anyway, Green River, CCR. There's the front. There's the back. Springsteen and Nebraska. There's the front. There's the back. Marty Robbins Gold. There's the front. There's the back. There's the only Eric Carr that you need. I know there was an Eric Carr that came out for the most recent record store day. Had the glowing eyes and things like that. I was watching Mike from the In Groove, and he had a stack about this big. They were a thicker box, but about this big. We'll call it 8. And he had a live stream, and I kind of fast-forwarded through the whole thing. I think he sold one for the whole day. For those out there in the record store world, we don't need any more records by Eric Carr. This one's pretty cool. This has nothing to do with the Fast Five, by the way. But, I like to show off my Eric Carr, which, yes, is still in the shrink. I don't know why. It just sits there with the other stuff, and it is what it is. Where was I? Yes. Going to finish off. George Strait, and this happens to be Greatest Hits package. There's the front. There's the back. Smiling George and his nice hat. And the one that started us off, it is Amanda Marshall, self-titled. And there is Amanda, her old self. She's got a lot of hair. She does. She puts on a good show. Go see her. There's the back. See? A lot of hair on the back, too. Anyway, that is episode number 53 of Racers Vinyl Fast 5. Thanks to Todd the Mod. Glad you're back. Glad you're okay. Glad you're feeling better, my friend. The link to Todd's channel will be where links to channels go. Let me know your guess, what you think ties these 5 together, and give me your bin numbers and your album numbers. Thanks for watching, everybody. Answers tomorrow and or, right after, depending on when you watch this. Thanks.